Okay, I'm gonna make this video and I'm gonna feel like a fucking crazy person for a second because I don't like talking like this. But like recently, I don't know, it's just been so fucking obvious. I don't like making videos like this. I sometimes consume content where they talk about shit like this, like the jealousy and the fucking like the devil and shit like that. I don't like making videos. But there's this person who is supposed to be my counselor, was supposed to be my counselor, I don't know. And I think there's a part of me that feels like it's very obvious that this person is working against me. And the reason why I say that, because I'm like thinking about it, before I started recording, I was thinking about it to myself. I was like really trying to weigh, like, because the way that I approached him, I feel like it was in a way that was like very compassionate and understanding. You know what I mean? Like even like assuming that somebody is working against you and somebody is trying to like bring about your downfall, I think the way that I handled it was very like compassionate and loving. You know what I mean? Like I maybe got a little bit harsh, a tiny bit. I sent an audio message, but like, like I even apologized like twice. I made an audio message. I was like, I'm sorry if this is misdirected, but this is what it feels like. And the fact that you're not responding, the fact that my phone call went straight to, like, I don't know, because like I can't imagine. Like I was thinking, I was like, if somebody sent these sorts of messages to me, and I knew that what was being said was not true, and I also had no ill intention, I'm gonna cross the street. And if I also didn't have ill intention against this person, you know what I would do if somebody sent me these messages that I just got? I would immediately be like, I'm sorry. I would also probably question, well, maybe if this was a few years ago, I would question if they were in psychosis and be like, hey, are you okay? But they're literally just not responding. And I'm like, I see what you're doing. Like, and maybe you're not supposed to do that. Maybe I'm not supposed to fucking do that. But like, I'm just so fucking tired of people, and specifically tired of people in professional positions who like, you know what I mean? Like, we could talk about the police. We could talk about the firefighters and shit. I don't know why I said firefighters. But you know what I mean? We could talk about all the government people and all that shit. And like, one thing, I don't like making videos like this. I don't like making videos about gang stalking or whatever the fuck. But like, this is a reality for some people. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, like, I don't know how I feel safe in the world. I feel so safe in the world. Like, I know that I'm safe. You know, like, I don't mind walking around at 1 a.m. because I know that I'm safe. But like, I think what also pisses me off is because I know that there's a lot of people in the world who don't have access to that same level of safety. And you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, like this world that we live in, bro, is fucking crazy. Like, I don't want to instill fear in anyone. It's just about awareness. It's just fucking be aware. There are people in this world who are supposed to help you and will do everything that they can to do the opposite. And like, once again, not to be fearful, not to be whatever, paranoid, no, none of that. But just fucking recognize that. Recognize. Like, I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know. Like, but like, oh my god. And I've known this for a long time. It's not like this isn't new information. But like, I don't know, like, I don't necessarily try to lie to myself. I'm not lying to myself. But I definitely try to stay grounded. I try to like, you know what I mean? I don't want to like be grounded in like hypervigilance and like being overly conscious of like my surroundings. Like, but like, what the fuck? And I don't know, I don't want to believe necessarily that it's like, I don't know, but like, I don't want to believe anything. Like I said in the previous video, I don't know when this will get posted, but like, I don't want to believe anything. I just want the fucking truth. And it seems like the fucking truth is that a lot of people in this fucking world are fucking evil as fuck, bro. Like no fucking cap. Like, some of it is like magic evil. So people be doing spells on people, but a lot of it is also psychological. People who just be, oh my god, like what the fuck? Where the fuck am I? How did I get here? Why am I here? Oh my god. And I don't know, it's also sad because like I want to believe, this is one of the things that I want to believe. I want to believe that God, source, the most high, whatever, has love for all of the creatures that exist. You know, but when people live so out of alignment with like goodness and like what is right, and I'm putting quotes because we could talk philosophy, but we're not talking philosophy here. We're just talking fucking straight black and white, like morals, like ethics, like good and bad. And like, I want to believe that God loves everybody, everything that exists. But the way that some people be acting, so the way that some of y'all be acting, because I imagine there's at least one person who's watching this who is on the dark side. And I'm just like, yeah. Like I personally have so much love in my heart. Like I don't know, man. Like I understand why people may or may not do wicked things. You know, like I understand this world is already crazy as it is without all that awareness, you know. So I get it. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And maybe the way that I'm interpreting it is not accurate. Maybe they're not doing it of their free will. Maybe it's literally because I made a video a few weeks ago about, or like a month ago or whatever, about the reprobate mind and what that means essentially. And basically it means, if you don't know what a reprobate mind is, it's like the concept, I think it comes from like Christianity, but it's basically the concept of like, you know, if you're doing sin, if you're living in sin and God thinks that it's like too much, you're doing too fucking much, then they like fucking turn your brain off or whatever. And like, well, that's not the way to say it. It's like metaphorically, like he were to pick up your consciousness and just like put it into a box of darkness or something, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, if you want to live in sin, okay, live in sin, and that's all you will do, you know? And it's basically like, and it doesn't really fit the description of an all-loving God. I will say that. It does not seem like a punishment for an all-loving God, because it's like, oh, I made a couple mistakes, now you're going to bound me to this wickedness. So I'm not necessarily saying that I adhere to it 100%, but with that context, I think it makes a little bit more sense, because it's like, why would a person with their free will go out of their way to attack another person? You know, like I can think of outliers, but to think of like the majority just feeling that way and being that way is terrifying, you know? Like, and by no means am I fucking perfect. I want to say that. By no means am I fucking perfect. I'm not trying to feel or sound or be holier than thou, but I know where my integrity lies, and I know what I would and wouldn't do. I also know that I have specifically had moments, had experiences where this was tested. So it's not even like I'm just talking out my ass. Like I literally have had moments where, like, in my mind, whether or not it was the truth, but in my mind, it felt like life or death if I didn't take a certain action. And I did not take the action because the action was against my moral code. I don't want to fucking kill anybody, bitch. What the fuck? And like, to think that there are people in the world who go through that same test and fail miserably. I'm gonna say fail because I don't know, maybe this is just a perspective, maybe this is just my human perspective trying to be good, but like, I don't know, I just don't think that's the correct way to go about success and achievement. I just don't. We can agree to disagree, but I don't think that that is the way to go. Like, once again, I've had those tests, I've had the opportunity, I've had the experience, you know what I mean? So I'm not, you know, like, this is not just me being like, I don't know anything, I'm just talking based off my opinion. Like, no, like, literally, like, I won't go too much into detail about it. I've talked about it here and there before, but like, it had to do with like potentially killing people or like having sex with people. And that sounds crazy, fuck or kill. I mean, I'm sure it's like a common thing, but like, it was my experience for some time where I thought that I had to do that, and like, I didn't, because I have integrity. And like, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of people have fallen prey to that, and like, it's really sucks. It's really sad, you know. And I don't say that judgmentally. I'm not saying to be like, once again, you're bad and you, but like, it's just like, you're bad and you need to fucking do better. What the fuck? Like, God doesn't want that for you. God doesn't want you to fucking, like, do you really think, Like, and maybe you don't believe in a single God. Maybe that's fine. I'm not even a Christian. I mention the Bible a lot. I'm not a fucking Christian, but I definitely believe in a higher order. I definitely believe that there is a higher order, and that love is up there. You know, truth is up there. you, you know, and when you go against that, like you you don't get good results most of the time. I don't know. Like, maybe on the surface you do, but in the end, you don't. You really don't. So, I don't know. I don't know who needed to hear this. I don't know if this will do anything, but like, just something to think about. Be safe. Be conscious. Be aware. You know? Alright, I'm gonna end this here. Bye.